LiFT is going to be a really wonderful program. So first of all, it's going to have, the great things that we learn from New Focus that help these kids to thrive and survive. We're going to be implementing many of those same principles into LiFT, but we're going to have two tracks. One is going to be the diploma track.
What's unique about it is a lot of programs after the student is 18 remove that opportunity for a student to get the high school diploma. But since we're accredited as Cognia, our students can then continue on in their high school path, no matter their age up to the age 22. Because that's a benchmark in life for students to hit that high school diploma. This way they can still achieve it, even if they've aged out of those other programs that provide school. We can still provide that supported environment. They are not only getting their high school diploma, but they're learning these life skills. And it will be an environment where these older kids have those freedoms and they get to feel a little bit more independent, but still have the support they need to succeed at the end.
Our school is amazing. I think it's one of the greatest parts of our program, not just because of the accreditation, but we've got a great academic director and wonderful teachers that love working with these kids. And the way we've set these kids up, it sets them up for success. We do shorter classes, they're 45 minutes long. We have 6 to 8 kids per class. We have 2 staff members in the classroom. All the homework is done within the day so they don't get worn down by the day and then suddenly have to go in to do something else.
For many of the kids that we work with, change is something that is, takes some time to kind of marinate in that change, to kind of process it and understand what works for them. So yes, a lot of front loading will be necessary to help prepare these kids, but also they will still have support to help them, therapeutically. Us as therapists will be available to support them. They'll have the vocational director and they'll have some coaches. But the way that it is structured, it puts a lot back on them to be motivated and to work and to volunteer and to make friends and do things like that in their community. So it's super cool.
And for those who continue on or those who already have their diploma that are going into the vocational program, they're going to have opportunities to learn how to understand the world, apply for apartments, apply for jobs, learn different vocational skills, both in simple one-on-one setting, learning from a vocational coordinator, also sometimes taking some coursework, both online coursework and at a local college, different things to help them feel proud of themselves, to start earning a paycheck, to start feeling like they can be anything they want to be.
I am going to be working with our students, helping them transition from high school into adult life with life skills and learning how to look for work, get into jobs, maintain those jobs, and look for education outside of high school. So we're going to teach them how to self-advocate. It's going to go into job exploration counseling, teach them how to build their resumes, teach them how to use job searching skills online, go through and teach them how to dress appropriately for a job interview, teach them how to answer these questions confidently, keep eye contact appropriately, these types of situations.
We have multiple apartments. They're regular apartments, they're right in the city. They're kind of feeling like more of that college experience that lots of kids have. The kids will be able to work together, play together, go on activities together. And if they're struggling, we have an alternative apartment that they can go to so that we can move them around a little bit and try and help them to feel safe, secure, but still give them opportunities to work through some of their struggles because that's a life skill.
There just aren't enough programs out there that do this, and our program is so compassionate, and I feel like we've had such wonderful success with so many of our kids. But some people need more long-term services and support, which is awesome that we're able to have something that accommodates that. I love it.
If we know what their future potential is, which is going to be different for everybody, how can we push them to the highest point of that potential? And that's the goal, is to push them to the highest point of their individual potential.